Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm E228 and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little overweight. I'm probably gonna drop the cedar. I'm gonna keep the coal, I think. We're all good here. Oh, we need a set of bandages. That's good. I'll make some. 88. It's the lowest of our clothing. That's not bad. Dong. We got some food. We got some water. Got our stink meat. 2 broken arrows. So I'm not just gonna chuck these in any old container. I'm gonna chuck them in a container that is at a base. I have no reason to do that. It doesn't really matter, but there we go. We're all good in there and nothing in there. Before I forget, we don't have much cloth. We do not have much cloth. We are day 859 and 440 locations discovered. And here's our skills. Everything is at 5. We are early morning and no afflictions. We're just waiting for this meat, which it's done. And welcome in,
I'm not gonna be able
Darth.
to carry this load for much longer.
How are you doing? That might be okay. 55, 54, 56. Let's get rid of these guys. And let's craft the birch bark and the rose hips.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Do that. And let's just forward that. Okay, we're good. We have our bedroll. Let's eat some food. Let's drink some water. And let's look. We still have 2 cougars. This is the one. We need this one to disappear. Which is unfortunate. Hey, Cookie Cat, welcome in. How are you doing?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's just keep. You ordered 5 pounds of orange flavored popping boba. I don't even know what that is. We are gonna go this way. That's the bow that's coming out. We're gonna go back up to that upper level. Hopefully in this game day that cougar disappears. Is that a Star Wars thing? Oh, the vision you just stuck in my head there. Shame on you, Darth. I may not salute you today. May not. Probably will. Let's go up there. I wonder. Where does this go? Where does this take us? I know where that takes us. I don't know where this takes us. Am I actually not where it is? It's a stuff in boba milk tea, but orange flavored. Interesting. All right. We're reluctantly gonna salute Darth. There we go. I'm gonna pull out my bow because I really don't know what lies ahead in this area. And I really want to get away from music areas. The texture of them's like fish eggs, but it's balls of agar jelly with syrup in them. I'm too old for that stuff, I think. Is that a power line? No, that's a bridge. That's a bridge. I thought, what would the power line be doing out here? Go down here, see where this leads. Come on, man. It looked like a power line. Oh, this is a leap of faith, right? Ooh, and we got a knife. Jump. There, I did it. I jumped.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I finally took CD's advice and jumped. Oh. Well, those jeans are actually very much welcomed. Clearly, we haven't been in this area. Do that. Let's do that. Where's all the wolves? We need wolves. Yes, we do. And is that Reishi? Wow. And that might be rose hips right up there. It is. Oh man, this better not just bring me to that rope and that's it. This better take me somewhere else.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
All right, it took us somewhere else. How do we get down without breaking our limbs? That doesn't seem to be the way. But it seems to be the shorter way. That's gonna hurt. Maybe. Ow. I have so much cloth, it's ridiculous. I don't. I have 5 pieces. 4 pieces right now. That's like one attack away from being no pieces. Yeah, and I don't want no finger pointing about you should have brought more cloth. I came here, we headed this way with 10. You can't bring much more than that. I think at the Angler's Den we do have some cloth though. So I believe the fishing hut's over there. I think we're in the third cougar spot. Make sure you don't get attacked then. Words to live by. Jesus. Cookie scared the hell out of me. Good one. All right, we got this broken cabin here, so yeah, the fishing hut is just over there. Thanks for that, Merd. Wow. I don't think I have 11 sticks. I obviously have the coal. What else do we have for wood up here? There we go. You guys can stay in there. We have a little bit of wood. This might be a good area. Let's just grab one.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
This might be a good area to oh, I hate that. I don't know which hatchet it's going to use. Kill some time and maybe that cougar can disappear and then we can go about the region. Got a little one. Got the white one. Oh, we're getting a whole bunch of whitefish. Alright. I gotta pick those up because I can't really move. Still feels like 8. Ooh, we're at Blizzard's over. I should stop fishing. I really should. I don't want to. Oh boy. Okay, we need... I might... You know what? I might just build a fire out there. Come on, Astrid. You can do it. Eat up. Just a little bit. What's the wind? It's minus 14. Oh, just so you know, that piece of newspaper that we had found on our way out this way, I used that in that fire that you saw when we started the video.
Come on, little fire.
The
Come
stream. Okay, we need some water. Let's do that. How are you 1% frozen? I'm just gonna do that.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Look at that. We got 2 fish.
I need to find a place to rest.
Let's go with that. Give us a warm drink. That cougar's still there. What's our weight? 35. I'm just wondering, like, should I climb? What can we throw in here? For all that. For you. A bunch of those. Go in here so we're safe. I'm actually gonna eat this in a pemmican. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna look for the rope. Where is this rope? I think it's over here. There it is. Yeah, we'll go up there and we'll sleep there for the night. All that extra alertness, some of that should get killed off here. And actually, we're in the middle of the night, so it's okay if we have a little extra alertness here. That's probably a very rare thing thing that I've done there. I almost never climb that rope. I place that rope all the time. I almost never ever take that rope. I may have taken it like once or twice. Hey Gus, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Let's do that. There we go. We can eat you. Drink you. And check you. You're still there. Wow. Do I have a good container here? I do. I'm gonna drop as much of this as I can. We're gonna go down there, we're gonna grab all of our stuff and hopefully climb back up the rope. You think you go most rope routes than taking paths and ropes? Ever since I learned how to go up there, I have been doing that. But I like to have that rope there just because. All right, we're gonna move everything and then we're gonna fire you guys back in there. And we're still underweight. Let's make sure we have all of our, oh, we gotta wear our stuff, don't we? All right. Momentarily, my brain is like, oh no, where's your coats? How did they disappear in the box? They're up there. All right, we'll climb. Look at us go, eh? There we go. So now we can only take 48 kilograms.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And we are at 54. What can we leave here? Well, if we drop all of the meat, I gotta save room for pemmican. Yeah, that puts us at 51. $50. Still 50. I'm gonna do that. Oh, we're still okay. We're at 45. You know what? Eat the pemmican. There. And double check. Yeah, you're still there. What did I drop here? Oh, that's a body. That's Fred Durst. Well, we can mess around up here and stay away from that Angler's Den cougar. Hopefully, it disappears. The problem though is if the game remembered the cougar situation, it probably remembered the wolf situation. So there may not be very many wolves out here. This is really hurting my chances at a 2-to-1 wolf to day ratio. But maybe we'll be lucky and it's just a cougar bug and that it just forgets to keep the timer running on the cougar alone. But we've been into other places, the Timberwolves as well, like 100 plus days later, and there's still just a pack of 2 Timberwolves. Hey Neo, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Here, it doesn't hurt to have this out. It doesn't hurt to grab these. We've been gone a long time from here. Yeah, they should have been respawned. By now. I don't need all these sticks telling me to go that way. So I'll just take all of them. What are you? A rope. Another rope. I can't spare 5 kilograms. Neo is good. That is good to hear. Good to have you. We might wander around in here and find that there's nothing to do. We need many wolves. Where are we gonna find many wolves? The muskeg has plenty of wolves. But really, it doesn't have much else to do there. Thunder Pass has a chance at having a whole bunch of wolves. Zone of contamination with the poisoned wolves. But there's also not a lot to do out there either. Take down the poison wolves and take down the one bear and just be like, Hey, Sweet Lou Stabone. Welcome in. How are you doing? You think we'll get a bear? I hear wolves, which tells me we can... There's got to be some wolves somewhere around here. But we're just not seeing wolves. Let's get this bow. We got 3 bars. Well, there's a wolf. Why is he running? Oh, he's not running now. I don't have my bear hide coat there. It shouldn't be scaring you off. Oh, come on. I had you lined up for the next time that you ran there. Well, let's go up here. Actually, let's not, because we moved everything into this one. Let's go over here. You actually gonna follow through with this? Hey, everybody, we got a wolf. We got one. This reclaimed wood is most definitely respawning. Do that. We got 20 sticks. Grab those. What's our water?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You know what? That's not what I wanted. Who did that? Neo. Thanks for that, Neo. We'll do some,
Come on, little fire.
we'll do up some water and maybe if there's a bear. I don't know if the bear is there with that wolf running around. What about that moose? No moose. I don't see a bear. Make some rosehip tea. I need it. Maybe I should replenish my... I don't have any rosehip. I don't have any... I usually carry 2 of each that are prepared. And 2 coffees, 2 teas. All right. 26. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize there was a book there. You know what? We don't need to carry that. That was meant to be left back at the fishing hut, but you can go there. How good is this torch? 100%. All right. Can't see. Okay, well, let's forward that up.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
All right, we need one of you. That's a 5. That's a 2. One of you. Two rosehip. Two reishi. And 2 birch bark. There we go. That cougar's still there. How much water did we walk away with? 375. That's not bad. Oh, I still wanted to go into this cabin and see what we have there. We moved everything from there to here because that other one's so far out of the way, but we might just go for a walk in there. Okay, we have 1 deer, 1 wolf. 88. Is that worth using the 1 hide I have? And a moose. You're at 93. I don't think it's worth it, and we don't need wood, so I'm not going to break that down. Oh, we don't have any food. Well, I guess we're going to be here for a little bit longer. We have that piece of food. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna do that.
Come on, little fire.
All right. Okay, we got food.
Man, this pack is
Banish
getting
Mert to the
heavy.
Mushroom Kingdom. It would stink. You still there? So they're respawning. If you mess with the cougar, they are respawning within a day or two of taking them out. But they're not despawning at a proper rate. I would think Hinterland, I mean, I know what they're doing. They're working on episode 5 and the new game. And they have been pretty good for the most part about working on game breaking bugs. Animals spawning in a game where you need to have food. Wouldn't that be, it's not game breaking. It's not like Red Dead Online, no animals, but I would think that would be a pretty high priority. So maybe when they're finished with episode 5, they'll get these animals going. Get them back on their regular clocks.
I think I need to lay down.
Because you used to just, you know, you would go deplete a region and leave and then go hang out in a few different regions. And if you really wanted to, you could come back to that first region. But you can't really do that right now. And because it seems like you have to be in the region for the animal timers. I just supposed to said aminal. The animal timers to be running properly. And that can get very, 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 very boring. Like, that's not a good look for your game, which is why I say that that should be a very high priority, because people are watching this stuff. They're like, oh, yeah, okay, so there's absolutely nothing, like, 'cause you'll get new people who will watch and you're like, ooh, okay, so there's like literally nothing to do in this game. You took out the wolves and now they're gone. They're like ever. So hopefully they will get on this. Sometime before December. Isn't The Long Dark 2 supposed to come out in early access sometime this year? -12 on the wind. Like, we're just killing time so that this thing disappears. So we can go down into where the cougars, or sorry, the wolves actually are. But there's nothing to do up here. It's just, you're just gonna walk up to the mine. There's no wolves or anything this way. It's kind of actually pointless to go this way, to be honest. I'm kind of at a loss for what I should be doing. I don't really know. There's been a whopping 1 wolf in this area. And CD snuck my stuff while we were arguing. Like, I don't really know what I should be doing. I was thinking that, you know, that cougar should despawn within a day, but it didn't. So now I'm hoping it's like, okay, maybe with 2 days. Well, the problem with being up here is that they can't get up here. So the only wolves that we're gonna encounter up here are ones that have been up here. So the stink is really not really doing anything. Really not really. Maybe we just go to Timberwolf Mountain and look for wolves. The sad thing that there should be a good number of wolves out here. It's just I can't get to where they are because the murder kitty is there. And I don't have my cougar hunting clothing.
Time for stretchy.
Wow, it's stretchy, and we've done nothing. There we go. Thanks, Mert. Well, yeah, that's the problem, CD, is like if the game is remembering, if it's forgetting to keep the timer running when you leave the region, we depleted the majority of the wolves when we left last time. So now we have to go through, you know, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for them to respawn. And waiting for that cougar to despawn. Right? And the thing is, I think some of the regions don't have this problem. I think it's only a problem in some of the regions. Let's go up to the cabin and see. Maybe there's stuff we can break down in there. But I really am at a loss for like what can I do? Like, it's right there. The problem I have as well is I don't know which of the regions it's affected and which it hasn't. Right? If I knew which regions it didn't affect, then we could just go bounce from those ones, but Cherry will summon a wolf. I could take down Ptarmigan, but seriously, I mean, that's a bear. That's not a wolf. I can take down Ptarmigan and kill time that way, but honestly, I mean, we have so much Ptarmigan down right now, we don't need to. I'm definitely attracted to muskeg wolves. True. Oh, Mystery Lake too. Sorry, Cookie, I was looking at chat when you did that.
I wonder if
That thing, I think I already took everything down in there. Oops.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Don't do that. I could use that. Well, that's all my stacked cups. Whoops. All right, I think there's some boxes here. I think that'll be it. My knife should be around there. I didn't see that one. Okay, beautiful. I actually got it all. Will a bear and a moose fight? No. From what I have seen, the bear will turn away from moose in this game. We saw that in Timberwolf Mountain a few runs ago.
That guy who drank his own.
There we go. There we go. All right. We got excitement in this game. We shut her up. You know what? We can still sleep. Let's sleep until we're not tired. Ooh, there was cloth on the wall too.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's go get that. We can take the... There we go. We can take you. Take the pillow. And that's... We can take this pillow. Nope, we can't. Oh, we have a cardboard box. This is gonna use my knife. I hope it doesn't. I hope they fix that. What are you? You're a frame. Okay, you're empty. Okay, what do we have now? Like 6? We have 10 pieces of cloth now. That's actually not bad. It's right in the description there, CD. Cooked flesh from a moose, tastier than you would expect.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I didn't look. Yeah, it's still there. Well, I'm gonna say let's just abandon Ash Canyon. This is honestly today's gameplay has been absolute garbage. I wouldn't watch it. We gotta go looking for some animals somewhere. And the problem too is with the location of that cougar by Angler's Den. We can get around the first spawn. We can't get around that guy with 3 bars of scent. And we saw the one time when we went to Sundered Pass, that one cougar. Unless you know all the cheese ways of dealing with the cougars, there's no point. Unless you got 100% defensive clothing, they will kill you and end your run. Oh, I'd love to talk to Raph one day. Like, dude, why? That's my question. Just why? He was so defensive over this game that he basically censored everybody's opinions and comments because he didn't dare want anybody to get a negative comment on his beloved game. And this is a great game. It's just not in a great shape right now because his priorities have changed. So if you're that person that will turn into basically a dictator because you can't bear hearing anything negative about your game, like, what are you doing? I don't want to use the word abandon, but man, I really, when the new game comes out and there's bugs, this thing is getting thrown to the back burner instantly. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This game is so great. Too much focus on the new game. And I don't care what he says when he says everybody's working on episode 5. Bullshit, they are. This game had more to do before the DLC came out than it does in its current state. Unless you want to just sit there in Coastal Highway for the entire time. Episode 5 is done. It has been for a while. Yeah, but they said that they have to work on the cinematics and all that. Like, we just wasted like over an hour playing this game to I mean, I don't have a ton of viewers, but there is people that watch my videos and they're gonna be like, wow, I don't know if I'll buy that game. They're not doing anything right now. I don't even know if they're back from their Christmas break. That's what just irks me about that company is you got known issues with your game that made you who you are. And you're just like, ah, we're gone. See ya, everybody. Have good holidays. We'll be back one day. I could go on and on about that guy. I absolutely have no love for that guy at all. I've said before, and I'm even gonna, when I'm done this today, I'm gonna regret everything I've said because I don't want to sit here and gripe and groan about this. But I'm trying to make this game look exciting. There's an awful lot of people out in the world that have seen people play this game in a good state and said, nope, that game is boring as hell for me. That's why it was tagged as a walking simulator. I mean, we all know it, right? But a lot of us love it. I love it. I just don't like the condition that it's in. And for the amount of money I've spent for this game, I don't think I should be told to shut my mouth. All right, we're at 52. What did I pick up that's so heavy that now I can't get down? Oh, I guess it's the meat. Well, I'll say goodbye to the meat in the water. Because can't climb with it. Yeah, they come back from their holiday around the middle of January, I think it is. But really, I don't want to sit here and gripe about this. I don't. But I also am struggling really hard right now because there's nothing to do. We finally, this is the second wolf we've seen in over an hour. Like, what is this? So where are we gonna go? We can cut through Timberwolf Mountain. I don't know if there's gonna be any more wolves there because we took out all the wolves not long ago. But screw this region, there's nothing to do here. This might be a short stream too. We might just go to the end of this game day and say fuck it. Sorry for my language, but when the person playing the game is bored out of their mind, the people watching it can't be having any kind of fun. Well, now we have something to do. The problem is I have no water, I have no food, except for stink meat. And they place this moose just far enough that you have to get a good shot on it, or else you're gonna get stomped. Oh, you. What day am I on? 862. I'm going for their stupid 1,000-day achievement. If you've ever done 500 days, you'll know that that was too long. This one was, honestly, it's just a slap in the faces. It's for anybody that made a comment like, oh, for we got the bastard. I do apologize though. I'm in an absolute mood right now because of how boring this has all been, and I'm just gonna harvest this guy right here and leave everything. Like, that didn't even excite me because it looked stupid.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I thought we were gonna get stomped, and I honestly, I don't know if I would have minded as much, but that was just ridiculous. That moose should have totally taken us out there. Maybe my time with this game is over. I've been playing this game every day for like 2.5 years. And just seeing it decline due to the greed of the owner of the company.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Why would I be able to drink? I had to drop all my water to get down. You guys are not bored? People watching live are not bored because they get to interact. People that are watching on YouTube, I should just give up on YouTube altogether anyways. I get nothing from that. Nothing but stress. Well, off to Timberwolf Mountain. This cougar's still here. And I thank you for those nice words, XM. I really do. It's just frustrating because like you're playing this game that doesn't have a lot of action and then it's broken. And so you go somewhere hoping that you can get some action. You're doing your part. I got sent. I should be attracting all the predators. And you get there and there's nothing. And then in your head, you're like, well, we can go here, but, well, that's going to be 2 game days to get there. And it's very stressful playing this game right now and trying to entertain people. Maybe we'll get lucky and something will be happening in Timberwolf Mountain. I wouldn't hold my breath because, like I said earlier, we cleared those wolves not long ago. So if the timer is broken, there may not be anything. Hey Scruffy, you're doing good. Me and Ruby are doing good. Well, I think Ruby's doing better than I am. But good to have you.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
So just ask yourself, if this game is in this condition now, with bug fixes coming every 6 months instead of like right now, you know, oh, there's a bug in our game, let's fix it. Yeah, they don't do that. They will fix it if it's broken and you can't run it because they need it to run. or else people who buy it are going to ask for a refund. And once you ask for a refund on a game, I think a lot of times you rarely ever go back and buy it again. So if they don't care about doing bug fixes in this game right now, what are they going to do when number 2 comes out? What is going to happen to this game? Because he did make the comment that number 2 doesn't mean the end of number 1. I don't know if he made that a specific comment, but in so many words kind of said that. Because you know their history, their recent history. That game's going to come out and it's going to have a bunch of bugs. So are they going to do what they did back when they started making that game, where they assigned Katie just all by herself? Here, Katie, we'll give you a fancy title. Everybody will think you're the head of a team, but you're actually only the person working on the game. What's going to happen to this? And how do you warn other gamers when he censors you? You can't say anything in the Steam forums. You'll get banned by his people. And that's where most people look. Most people aren't going to go digging in and find that, oh, I have to go on Twitter. Or I have to go to Hinterlands Forums. I go to Hinterlands Forums. I honestly can't even, I don't even know how to operate their forums. Whenever there's an update for the game, unless I see it pop up somewhere, I don't know where to actually look for it in Hinterlands Forums. But you don't dare say anything negative there either, because poof, you're gone. Like, oh well, I spent enough time talking about that thing that doesn't deserve to be talked about. But again, I do apologize. I got into a mood out there, and I'm still in that mood. Perf. Oh great, now I got a blizzard and a bear. I'm not gonna fight the bear in a blizzard. My worry with the bear, oh, he's coming right there. My worry with the bear right now is, like, if I do get attacked, I'm gonna lose a lot of condition. And if I lose a lot of condition in a blizzard, we in trouble. Oh, great. I can't move. Okay, there we go. Where did he get to? That's Bear 109. started on this. We have to sit out here until that turns into 109, that number. I don't have food. I have stink. I don't have food. I don't have water. He's still running around. What's the wind? -10. He's still not down. I thought I heard the bear crows out in that area, even though the last time we saw him run was this way. He's still awake, still alive. Trying to listen, see if I can hear where he's at. Sounds like he's up here. That almost looks like a bear right there. There he is. Okay, so we got the bear over there. to do, what to do. There I go. Thanks for that, XM. Thanks, CD. Thanks, little girl. What time is it? It's not quite bedtime yet. Let's go to his cave. Hopefully get a fire going real quick. Let's see if we can drop him in his cave. Yeah, if we can get a fire going in here, we can kind of shelter ourselves from the bear and boil water at the same time. Almost didn't see. This lantern sucks. Am I gonna have enough time to get the fire lit? What's he doing? I'm not safe right here. Like, he can get around us. Let's see. Yeah, I can hear him now. I don't know why I'm still looking, but let's drink one of those. Didn't I try this one time where we're not actually safe up here? Oh, we're safe now. He's down. He's down. But we gotta worry about wolves, possibly. Is that you right there? You're one of those big cedar limbs. 5. I'll take that. No, I'm not gonna take food from them. That was kind of weird though. We were in the cave. Maybe the fire would have blocked him because he gave up on coming after us. I'm gonna drop all that because I don't want to attract any wolves. And now we'll pick this all up.
Too heavy to carry.
And we'll go. So if you've ever wondered why I carry the accelerant, that is exactly the reason. Like if I need a fire right now, that's why I carry one all the time. You never know when you might need one. But if you don't have it, man, that can hurt you. We get to the mountaineer's hut. We got lots of food out there. We got water. And we got a bear hide bed. Just hope we don't get Timberwolves up past this area here. We'll come back in the morning, harvest the bear. We'll go another game day because I think harvesting that bear is going to take the majority of that day. All right, we can put that away. Well, we didn't really do anything for our wolf count in this stream, which sucks. Honestly, at this point of the run and the number of wolves we need, 2,000 is going to be really tough. Like, I don't even know if it's actually doable. It's still my goal. I'm not giving up on the goal. But it's gonna be tough in regular situations. This, having no wolves like we had today, is gonna really make it tougher. We'll get more tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. And again, I do apologize to all of you. You guys have all been so good to me and sticking through this 1,000-day journey. I really appreciate that. I do love this game. I'm absolutely not done playing this game. I don't know when I ever will be. But I think the stress of the 1,000 days mentally, trying to think, what can you do? I think it finally got to me. Thank you, CD. I appreciate that. Oh, we got a wolf. Can I get to a flat? Let me get to the ice. Oh, I think I can take you right here. Doink. Yeah, I was considering just ending this when we go to bed, but I think that bear's gonna take a while. By the time we wake up after 10 hours, I don't know how long we'll get out of that 10 hours, 8, 9, but between that time that we wake up and the time to harvest the bear, I think that'll be a quick game day. There is wolves out here. Oh, thank you, little girl. Yeah, I hate to break it to you guys. I am not actually paying you. But yes, you all are amazing. I do really appreciate you all. I think part of part of what's getting me through this 1,000-day thing is you guys. I will be so happy when this run is over. 1,000 is too many. Just too long. What's that? That was CD. Alright, so we're gonna need to grab a couple chunks of food. We got water inside. We got a moose hide, which we've been lugging. Yeah, 5 kilogram moose hide that we've been lugging around this whole time. I left all the moose meat there because I didn't know where I was gonna take it, but I didn't want to just leave the hide there. What is? Oh, that's a burbot. Yeah, I didn't want to leave the moose hide just out, and I didn't want to waste it either, but I didn't know where I would leave it. The meat itself, who knows? I don't know if we'll ever actually go back to Ash Canyon in this run. It's not out of the question. We got to think that we did go there this time and spend some days there, so the respawning and despawning of certain animals has already gone through a few days, so those things should be a little closer. Oh, look at that. We shut her up too. Let's go to bed. Yeah, we gotta drop all this fat. That's all of it. Oh damn, I forgot that I had boiled the water. I forgot. I didn't need to pick up water. Where are we at? Oh. Let's do that. And I think we can drop some coal. just do that. We're not going to, what else do I have that I don't need? I could probably drop the pemmican. It's only, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be cooking any of this bear meat. I'm just gonna do the harvest on it. Throw it in the sled, bring it back. That explains why you don't get a check from me. It would be worthless anyways. It would be in Canadian funds. I think we're gonna get a blizzard here. Hopefully it's not a lengthy one, because it's only 1 degree. It's minus 19. It's too windy to start a fire outdoors. So what I might do is just go into the bear cave and drop the stent and forward time until this weather changes for the better, and then go out and harvest. I mean, I guess I could always try and harvest now. Yeah, what the heck. Now, I'm not sure that my sled is actually gonna work up there, so I'm just gonna row it right here. And stink can go all right there. See if I can actually maybe... I'll get the hide and the guts. For me, that's always got to be first, because the meat, we have so much meat, we don't need the meat. But, well, I mean, we don't need the hide and the guts either, but I would rather they don't go to waste if anything does. You go there. Why are you on A to Z? There we go. All right, with no wind block, it's minus 9. We'll take 6, 15, and 15. And we keep hearing wolves, but we keep not seeing wolves. We've seen a couple now, which is nice. There you go. All right, 15.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Wow, it's turned into a beautiful day. And 15 more. Smacking your lips at me, Astrid. Alright, let's go. What is it? It's just a little bit past midday. So we have a little bit of time in this game day before we end the stream. Obviously drop all this stuff off at the Mountaineer's Hut and we'll go up the river and see what's up there. There's Ash Canyon. Yeah, that guy's still there. I was hoping that maybe it the timer might have continued, because who knows how the bug works, right? Maybe sometimes it works like, and maybe sometimes it doesn't. Maybe sometimes going back to the region can fix it. Who knows? I don't think it does, but you never know. Is there an area you haven't been to in this game yet? No, I've found 440 locations. I don't know how many locations with the DLC there is. I think we've been to pretty much every location. We did have a place in Ash Canyon that we went to today that we hadn't been to, but I think like a little spot like that is kind of rare. If there was a place I honestly knew where we hadn't been, I would go there. Because at this many days into the game, I'm really looking for something new to experience. And I do want as many rose hips and reishi and old man's beard that we can get. Fix the world discovery though. I want world discovery to include every single location, every named location in the game, and tell you what percentage of those that you've found. Wait a second. Does the way you're facing have anything to do with where the stuff gets placed? Can I? Okay. Let's try that one again. There we go. Man, there's just no space in this place, man. What do we got? 87 on the deer. Let's do that. Take a bunch of those. All right, what do we got? Rabbit. You know what though? We don't need to do that. We want to do it, we don't need to do it. Let's grab some food, throw it down our throat. Well, you have the most number of locations found that you know of in this game. The previous high was 437 by a player that had like 10,000 days in the run. Holy. Holy. I'm gonna make two comments about a person who does a 10,000 day run. Number one, I have huge respect for you being able to do that. Number one. But I'm also going to say that if you've done a 10,000 day run, does that make you a good player? How many starts of runs have you experienced if you've done a 10,000 day run? I don't know. I'm not gonna say they suck by any means. It's kind of that thing. Like I knew a guy who was in his 40s. He had only ever worked at one job. Spent 26 years at that job. And I thought, well, yeah, okay, but you don't really have work experience. You know how that company does it. And so like if you've done a 10,000 day run, doing this is one thing, but the start of the game is so hard. Were they streaming any of that? Because that comes into play too. I mean, this game you could just chill. If you're not streaming it, you could just chill and do like whatever you want and not care if what you're doing is boring. That's what stresses me out the most. It's like, oh man, I gotta go. That's what you guys get on me for that. Go, 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 go. I'm trying. That's one of the reasons you didn't want me to kill the game. It's a record. It's a record. But I don't have no record. I'm at 400. Oh, wait. 440 is larger than 437. Wow. I didn't realize that. My brain had told me I was 17 away. Does anybody know how many locations the game actually has? I know we've had like, well, I think this thing, but does anybody know? Somebody who's never said a bad word about Raph wanna message him and ask him. Like, Raph, how many locations now are in the game? Because it would be cool if you found all of them. Until now, they said 437. Well, that's can't be correct because we have 440. Well, I feel good now. I feel good. I really do have to say though, like seriously, a 10,000 day run, like huge respect for a person that can do that. CD's out, Raph, don't like you. I'm still in the area where I don't think he even knows I exist, so. Hey, Miss Pac-Man, welcome in. No, the game doesn't do that. The world discovered is what's required for the mapping achievement. So we have 100% and we have 440, but this number here doesn't include, I believe, Blackrock. It doesn't include any of the regions in the far territory. It's just what you need for the faithful cartographer. And I think that they should go in and change that so that they have separate ones, like the faithful. If you're doing faithful cartographer, they should have a separate game discovery or world discovery. I don't even think you need that, but whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm speaking off the top of my head right here. That's never a good thing. But yeah, they should find out how many locations they actually have in the game and sync that up with the world discovery. Well, we don't have a moose out here. It puts the math in the holster. Yeah, unfortunately. You know what they do have? This, where is it? Is it right here? And surveyed locations. These are all the locations required for the faithful cartographer, right? So I may have been mistaken when I said that the 100% is for that. I think they just haven't updated this, and I hope one day they will, because this has been off since at least Blackrock. And Blackrock was years ago. Years. It would be really nice though. Because then you do actually, if you're doing this type of, like if you're going for the 1,000-day achievement, then you do have something to push you on. And like, oh, I'm at 98, there's one more spot. Oh, where is it? We got wolves somewhere out here that we can hear them howling. Come out and play. Wiki says 252 locations. Yeah, that's off by a bit, eh? Ah, man, there's like no wolves. I don't want to go too far in there because then I'm kind of stuck in there. I figured coming up here we would encounter a couple. I was hoping. And yeah, I'm gonna check Ash Canyon still there. You don't think they even know? Let's go up and over here. Maybe we'll find somebody. I don't think we will. They should have come to us already if they were over on this side. I don't see anything. I kind of... Oh, you're right there, dude. What's that challenge everyone's doing where you can't cheese any kills? You have to be squared off with them. What is that everyone's doing? I can't risk that in this run though. Can I have a rock or something to throw this guy? There's one. Now, did I throw it far enough? There he is. I don't think we're safe up here, per se, but we can always drop down. Bear down. Bear 110 is on the ground. That was a lucky shot. All right, let's remember last time we did this? Why do I think I'm hearing another bear? Alright, game, can you quit making noises so I can actually listen? I think behind us I hear another bear. I don't know if there is a third bear on this map though, is there?
It's getting dark out here.
Remember when we did this last time with the moose? We didn't have an aurora though. Can he get it? He can get down here though, can't he? Oh no, I had that piece. It was taking 30. And take it all in one chunk. Cross fingers.
I can't carry this any further.
Now, here's a question I have. When you're taking a lot of meat like that, at any point during the harvest, if you didn't stink, do you start to stink? Or is it only once you have all the, once that harvest is done, then you have the stink on you? Like, do you acquire stink during the harvest or only after? He can make his way down. We got a green bear somewhere behind us potentially. You think as soon as you harvest some, you smell? So you think during the harvest you can stink? That would make taking 30 a lot more risky than just wondering about a change of weather or something. At least we can see this time. When we took the moose from back there and we were lugging it through the night, we couldn't see anything except for glowing eyes of wolves. You could be wrong, but you think that you smell as soon as you get some of the meat. Yeah, you should. You should. It would make sense. There be home. I don't know if that'll turn out or not.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
All right. Yeah, I think the direction you're facing when you're emptying the travoid affects where the meat goes. So that's why I've had it go all over the place. In every
I'm
direction.
gonna need to rest soon.
So now it's starting to sink into my thick skull. I picked it all up so I can even this out a little bit. They were getting a little messy. All right, what do we got? We got some meat that we can eat. Oh, we got to go over here. And oh my, the fat can't go in there. It's full. We have 21. Oh, I can't even move. I can't even move. There we go. We'll go out when it's safe, and we'll end up moving the fat somewhere else. This is full, I think. Whoops. 01, my favorite piece of meat. Take that. Drink that. And we'll end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.